1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yo.
You know this song?
What are you doing?
You know this song? Welcome to Hermanos FC, and we're going to do a recap real quick of the Premier League, the first week. We're also going to talk about Mbappe Cam and Messi not playing for the World Cup qualifiers. But before we get into it, dude, I have a quick sponsor by Mighty Patch, okay, by Hero Cosmetics. See this big pimple here? It's not cute.
Mighty Patch, you say?
Mighty Patch. I have a script for it, okay? It says, well, you need to stop a pimple in its tracks, just like a... Hang on a second. Well, you need to stop a pimple in its tracks, just like a goalie blocks a game-winning shot. Mighty Patch is your go-to defender, because clear skin is always the goal, okay? Just wanted to say that before we move forward.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you. This pimple really sucks.
Yeah?
I should just take it off.
Yeah.
I know, it hurts. Okay, we just saw the Premier League just ended today. We just came back from the Tottenham game.
Yeah, we just came back from the bar, so that's why I've been rolling my eyes.
So, 1-1 against Leicester.
Good old Tottenham came through again.
How do we, let's not
focus on them
too much on it, but
okay.
What do you think about the initial first week? Who are the teams that are looking really, really strong that surprised you?
It's what we thought was, right? There's no shocker there. Whoever was supposed to win this weekend won.
Right. Man Cities.
You got the Man Cities
against
obviously
Chelsea, but how did Chelsea look good? How did Chelsea
looked really, 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 really 6th, 7th place. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair.
They're not going to do anything.
All right.
And I only say that because you guys have 53 players, and I mean, they looked good, right? But it's their first year under the first coach. Don't expect much. It's one of those things. It's not just because I don't like Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't know who needs to start in what position. There's too much competition. That's not even fair.
Mm-hmm.
And they were never going to beat Man City. They looked good in the beginning, right? And then just Man City came through as always. So.
Okay, so then we had Liverpool won, Arsenal won, Aston Villa won. They looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Brighton looked pretty good. Those are kind of the highlights. Tottenham tied against Leicester City, which is against a team that just came back from the championship. It was a really feisty game, but Tottenham looked They looked a bit shaky. A little shaky pants.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, they look like almost Tottenham of old, minus the. Okay, the way they play is obviously they're going to get scored on, right? That's not a secret. That's not strange.
Mm-hmm.
But they had offensive power. So Son got subbed. He really didn't do anything. Solanke had like 2 opportunities, right? But looked sketchy. And then the only bright side that I could say is that when the young kids came in, which was Lucas Bergval, they looked good. You know what I mean? It seems like we have a solid backup coming in.
Yeah. But besides Tottenham's performance, it was really good to see everyone play. Was there any kind of like weird controversy this weekend?
Yeah, the Crystal Palace game.
Okay. What happened in the game?
Eze hit a free kick, and the ref blew a whistle saying that it was a foul against Crystal Palace, which it wasn't. So, but the thing is, the ref blew the whistle as soon as Eze kicked it, which kind of just let the ball play, and then they could go review it on VAR. But it totally was a goal. I think that's where they got screwed over, and they ended up losing that game. So that's the only controversial thing I could kind of say. There was that red card with Newcastle, but he shoved you in the back, but you can't go back, and it wasn't a headbutt per se, but it was getting in your face, and that's all you need. That's all the ammo you need to get a red card.
So besides that, every game's been played now. You bet on the Tottenham game and you lost some money.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the Hard Rock app.
Yeah, brought to you by the Hard Rock app. You're going to have money for you guys because I lost all my bets this weekend.
But I don't know, like the Premier League was exciting to see, but then it's like that whole thing of like being like bummed out about like your team's performance, and then like the teams who are supposed to win are dominating right now. So I don't know if it's going to be more of the same this season.
It is the first game, right? So let's just keep
expectations at a minimum.
Let's start. Yeah, just like our team today.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, they fell.
South Florida Spurs, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Well,
let's keep expectations low because it was the first game of the season.
So look, I guess the last question I really want to ask you. I need to ask you one quick question. What does the teams so far that have played are probably going to do better than people expect just from this weekend? Just like based on this first team performance, you're like, oh man, they're gonna do pretty good in the next couple games.
I shit about Chelsea, but I think they looked great in the first 25 minutes.
That's a good, a good point.
I thought Chelsea looked really good in the first 25.
Solid.
They just need to be focused, tranquilo.
Yeah. Solid.
Unfortunately, Crystal Palace, that call. I think Crystal Palace is going to do worse than what people expect, just by watching them. Other than that, everything I'm sticking to what I said.
All right.
Aston Villa looks good. People have them at 6 and all that stuff. I know.
All right.
I think they stay at 4th.
Well,
Spurs maybe fight it out a little bit. I got to see what they look like next week to bounce back against Everton.
The bounce back is always important. So I just saw yesterday that Messi wasn't picked for the next qualifying games for Argentina. They're just going right back into it, like right into the qualifying.
Yeah, qualifying usually starts like a couple months after.
So is it because Messi's like still hurt, or is it like you guys can handle it? I saw that it's like Messi can say I want to play or not play, and then they're gonna listen to him.
I mean, they still have remember Argentina have a squad, and this is what the first. I think they play 2 World Cup qualifiers, and then that's kind of done, and then they play in the next couple months. They're gonna let them handle that, see what the bench could do. You know what I mean? Don't bother Messi unless you're in an emergency right now.
Right.
He's also coming off,
even for Inter.
He's also injured, so like chill.
Yeah.
Let him rest.
His fat foot. Put it up on the screen.
That thing was huge.
Yeah. So he's just chilling. No, well, I guess I only wanted to bring it up is because I think Argentina's at a point, and also Messi's at a point where he doesn't like. Maybe he's okay now. Maybe he's okay. But he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna.
I think maybe he'll help if they need it to help qualify, but he's not making it to the next World Cup.
You think so?
No, he's not going to play the next World Cup. He's done.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, he's not playing in the next World Cup. He'll probably help them qualify, and then do like a send off and be like, "Hey guys, take the reins." Something like that. He's too old.
Huh.
Cristiano Ronaldo is probably not going to be in the next World Cup either.
Yeah.
That's
pretty good. That'd be a cool way to help your team.
Qualify, yeah.
That's a very admirable thing to do.
And I think that's what he'll do. But there's no way in hell he's playing.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Over the weekend, we saw the Mallorca and Real Madrid game. So, like we mentioned before, Real Madrid is insanely stacked with Mbappe, Bellingham. We got
Vinicius, Rodrigo, Valverde, Militao,
we got Rudiger in the back. We got
that's crazy.
Courtois as a goal. Like, it's just so insane, and it was crazy because like Modric came in as a sub.
Oh yeah, but he's old. You know what I mean? But even then, they got Endrick on the bench. I know he's super young, but come on, guys. Goulier.
Well, look. We know that they're squatted up, but the funny thing was that I've never seen this ever. Was Mbappe cam, put it up. Mbappe cam was really funny.
It was really confusing to me.
Yeah. So it was a camera that was focused just on Mbappe,
dedicated on him
for the first game, and we did see like 5-10 minutes of it, and then we were just like,
well, yeah, because he would make this runs, and then on Mbappe cam it would cut off, and I'd be like, yo, where the f*** is he going? And I didn't know where the ball was, right? You know what I mean?
It was too it was too I was super discombobulated. I was like, but it was the idea was funny because it's like people want to see him so bad. But let's skip that part. Real Madrid almost got beat by Mallorca.
yeah.
And that would have been
hilarious. Again, these are first games, right?
So okay, yeah. So let me kind of tie in what we did before with what's going now. Only because we're specifically Tottenham fans. I don't know what the chatter is about Real Madrid right now because they tied that game, and so did we, against a team that you shouldn't have tied against. Given
Tottenham
who you are.
shouldn't have tied. In fact, if Vardy missed that one-on-one, we should have lost.
Right. So Real Madrid shouldn't have lost either.
Yeah, and Real Madrid should have lost too, right? If it wasn't for those saves.
So what is the conversation the same for both teams? Like, what the hell are you guys doing, or is it different for each team?
It's different for each team. Chill.
Okay, so what is
chill
it?
out.
All right, so what is it?
Real Madrid just needs to find how to click.
But no one's upset that they. No.
They need to find out how to click, right?
Okay.
Supposedly.
But that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. All right, we don't have the same caliber of players.
Okay,
right?
So then that we're not supposed to click either. Like, of course, they're all new people.
You can't say that with I'm gonna put it in FIFA terms for you.
Okay, fine.
Right, that's a 99 squad, and we're like an 86.
Okay,
right? You know what I mean?
Sure.
I love Spurs.
Yeah.
I love Tottenham. I'm also real with it. You know what I mean?
All right, fine.
So. Wait till they click. Wait till Mbappe and Vinicius and Rodrigo can do their certain runs and make it look scary for you. Mm-hmm. It's over.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I'm waiting for. Yeah. I could be wrong too. They could
yeah.
And that's too much power. It's like what we said before, which happens.
Right, they don't click.
Tottenham, on the other hand, they just need to play more aggressive. Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And I think they'll get success off of that. We're going back to dribbling too much outside, nothing in the middle, no creative runs, all that stuff.
So the conversation is, Real Madrid have time. They're
trying to figure it out.
They're given.
They're trying to figure it out.
Tottenham doesn't have that.
Tottenham is losing what he's teaching them. I guarantee you, he's chewing their asses up in the locker room because that did not look like the old Tottenham.
All right. Well. Real Madrid looked definitely scary. That game was really fun, though. It was really cool to watch.
Oh, yeah, it was cool.
I don't really normally watch the league unless it's like kind of bigger games, but like that was actually fun to watch.
I'm going to tune into a bunch of other leagues, so if you guys have any recommendations,
put it in the comments.
Don't just dick ride Real Madrid this whole season, guys. Diversify, all right? Have some culture.
Let us know in the comments what league you guys follow and which league we should be paying attention to that's not the Premier League. So we do the Premier League and a little bit of the MLS because we follow Inter Miami, and then that's kind of it though. So give us some more. But that was this episode. I want to thank everyone for watching, subscribing, and liking, and please follow us on the next one.
Later, guys.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Suck it. All right.